All right, welcome back. This is the Northern Coast. This is episode 2, and well, let's get started. Um, that's right, I forgot to put my sleep trigger down, so we don't have a sleep trigger. Okay, things right off the bat that I noticed while doing my first doing the editing, I noticed a couple things that I had said that were in error. Okay, one of the things was we touched on um, this planter that I really like the looks of. I've never used it. It's not actually a planter, is it? No, it's a cedar. Okay, typical. Yeah, there it is right there. This Converlin DG2 12,000. I really like the looks of this. I haven't used it yet, but I really like the looks of it. I said before that this was probably too big for the map. I think that is incorrect. I think that this probably could be okay for the map. There are a couple instances where it would be really tight, like for instance coming around this corner right here in this yard. That would be a really tight corner for that piece of equipment, and then getting it in here and getting it turned around, it would be possible. I mean, we could pull up in here and then back down into here, or vice versa, pull down in there and back around the corner here to get out. But it'd be really tight and really hard to do. And more importantly, we look at it again. Um, it requires 230 horsepower, so we're not going to have a tractor that big for a while. So that's really kind of what I was thinking when I said that. So yeah, just a heads up there. Anyway, another thing, I said that I was going to show you which corn header that I'm going to get eventually, and it's this one, our new one. What is that? Olimac Drago GT12. Yeah, that's the one I want. So, but you can see it's $78,000, so it's gonna be a bit before we get that one. And if you look at it, 9 meters. How does that compare? I'm from the U.S., so we don't really operate in meters. But a 25 foot is 7 meters, so 7.6 meters. So that'd be what? A meter and almost a meter and a half, 1.4 meters more. And I think it will fit our harvester. I don't think the harvester we got is going to have a problem with it. I think it'll be all right. We'll see. We'll see when we get to it. Another thing too, and the last thing that I can think of right now, is that Mr. Sealy P came out with a map tour for this map. After I made my first video, and where I talked about how dark it is in the shadows. I mean, if you look here, it's just completely black. I mean, you can see the sun is peeking over a little bit now that the day is progressing. But what he said was that if you're a person that drives in cab, that it's not nearly as bad. I'm really a out of cab kind of person. I like to see the equipment when I drive it and all of that. I really am an out of cab kind of person. So he said that if you're in cab, as so, that it is a lot better. It's not nearly as bad. I'm not really an in-cab kind of person, but well, that's still very, very dark. Yeah, it's still very dark. That's bright headlights, and it's, yeah, 9 o'clock in the morning. But again, it's my opinion. So I don't want to take away from the map. I think it sounded a little too negative when I was editing. I really like the map. I wouldn't be playing on it if I didn't really like it, so don't misunderstand that. This is a cracking map, and I do like it. At any rate, we will go from there, and let's get started. I'm thinking the first order of business needs to be getting the harvester going on our lovely field that's ready to harvest over here. We got to get our field flipped over so I can get to doing some contracting work. We got those two pieces of equipment to buy and a $200,000 loan to pay off. Oh, yeah, geez Louise. Okay. Let's not forget the little stuff. There we go. See what I mean about, I think that sower, it'd be real tight going around that curve, or that turn right there. It'd be real tight. I don't think it would work that well at all. This is going to be interesting right here. How do I want to work this? Which side? Yeah, see, I need to... Yeah, let's... myself in a bit of a pickle here now. Interesting. All right. Dang it. Mess that up. Nice and proper. Oh, I see what's happening here. That isn't good. Oh, all right. I'm gonna have to see about what I can do about this. I basically knocked it off of its Farming Simulator, when in doubt, ram it. Oh, except for, yeah, that's going to be an issue. Collisions. May need my front loader arms. Yep, going to need my front loader arms. Oh, well. This is a good start. See what I mean about it being too dark? You can't see what you're doing and you're just guessing, and yeah, man, it's just frustrating. Bear with me while I fix this. If nothing else, I can always reset the dang thing and go down to the shop and get it with the harvester. Or I'll have to get it with the harvester, because maybe. Yes, okay. Now let's make sure we cock it over a little bit more this time. Why does it keep sucking it over there to that side? Ah, come on. Really? I have to have it over to that side, or it's not going to work. Alright, now cock it. There we go, now we're kicking. There we go, alright, now. Open the gate. Look at it moving. Stop that. Oh, stop that moving. Well, guess that's better than what it could be. Still gonna destroy a little crop. All right, whew. There we have it. What an ordeal in order to get that in there. Wow, that was really something. But hey, now it's done, so good. Excellent. All right, let's see here what we got, what we got, what we got. Come on. All right, there's that. Now, and away we go. Okay. Ah. Yeah, I'll fix it with a tractor when we come back in. All right, progress. Woohoo! I was beginning to wonder there if I was ever going to make it. But hey, we did. Took a minute, but we got going. Now it's working. All right. Now what I like to do when I do my own stuff is hire workers to do my stuff. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. All right, so that's not gonna work. Not real pleased about that. But, oh well, not much I can do about it at this point. My stepfather likes to say, it is what it is. Just go ahead and get this first bit of wheat going on. That's an interesting texture over there. What is that? I must know what that is. is this? Oh, it's grass. I guess that's what our grass is going to look like when I mow it. Interesting. All right, now. I'll tell you what, the edges of this field are very, very tight. I'm gonna have to adjust the field a little bit to make it a little easier to get in and out and get the header in and out and all of that. And we're not really going to get a whole lot off this field for harvest wise, are we? No, not really. Alright, let's see now. Here we go. Now if I can figure out how to do it, I guess I can do a little time lapse with this. Alright, now, got the worker going there. He should carry on just fine. And I need to go ahead and start my grass, because really the grass is the money maker. That's the way it's going to be for a bit. And we will definitely cut this field and the sheep pasture, both. Yep. Now, get the mowers hooked up. There we go. Okay, let's get it on in here. Hop out and close the gate. Because, seeing how we have a very limited amount of field, we definitely want to make sure that we utilize every ounce of grass we can. So, okay, now, and away we go. Well, I guess I got so tied up into my grass mowing that I didn't see the notification saying that the worker is done, but I have noticed that my money has stopped going down. So that's something I have to go check on. And you know, I really hope that there's more grass here than what I'm seeing, because it does not look that good. So let's be honest, it does not look like there's a lot of grass here. I sure hope that there or what there appears to be in here. Alright, so let's go find out about my harvesting. Interesting. Why did you stop? I just flat out missed the notification. I was so wrapped up in mowing grass. It's weird that you can get that wrapped up into doing something as mundane as mowing grass and not notice what's going on around you. We got almost another load. That's not too bad. I think it's the curse of the triangle is what caused it. The workers have such a hard time if it's not square. And when there's a triangle, especially if it's a pointy one, they get to the end and they're like, oh, well, that's it, I'm done. So I might as well finish this myself, because yeah, it's not going to be the worker's just going to, I can line him up and set him loose again and then come down to the bottom, turn around and go back up to the top and say he's done again. Or I can just finish it myself and knock it out. I mean, you know, it's not a whole lot to do. I do prefer using workers for my own fields, though. Yeah, almost got this triangle done. That's good, that's good. I really like this map. That's why oh no. Oh man. Oh! I always do it when I do it myself. Another reason why I like the workers. If you are on a contract, that doesn't happen to you because you are the hired help. You can't damage crop. All right. Ooh, perfect. Look at that. Couldn't ask for better, could you? 50%? From the first tank full, and now we're gonna get 50% the next time. This is the perfect trailer for this harvester. Couldn't ask for better. There we go. Get that. I love watching all this stuff work. Shut that motor off. We're done for now there. All right, now. That's why I like doing out of cab. I mean, you could do it in cab, but I mean, look, it doesn't have the same effect. It just, I mean, yeah, it just doesn't have the same effect being in cab. I like the out of cab experience much better, where I can watch the equipment. I mean, look at that. Oh yeah. Love it. Love it. Okay. Just knocked out. Still got to pick up all this straw. It's going to be a little bit of extra money. You know, that was something that, I can't remember who it was I was talking to about it, but there was someone I was talking to about it, and they were like, oh, I'm just gonna plow or cultivate the straw back in. And it's like, why would you do that? You do realize that the money you make off of the straw bales off of any field, pretty much, is going to pay for re-popping the field. It'll pay for the fertilizer, it'll pay for the seed, it'll pay for the workers, the gas, the maintenance, all of it will be covered by the sale of the straw bales off the field. And 9 times out of 10, you will also make a profit. So, truly a win-win situation. It's like, geez, why wouldn't you do the straw every single time? Doesn't make sense to me why you wouldn't. So I always do the straw, always. I mean, you know, later on, when your farm has money to burn, well, all right, I can understand it then, because you're not really worried about making money so much anymore. But yeah, that's way on down the line. One of the things I am very happy about with this map is, after watching Mr. Sealy P's map tour, all the animals hold 500. So our sheep pen will hold 500 sheep, and that will make a good bit of money on wool. Of course, it'll take a while to buy 500 sheep. But we'll get started on that pretty soon. Yep, we'll get started on it pretty soon. Alright, just about got this field knocked out now. Oops. Getting carried away. All right, now just about got you. Yeah, I prefer out of cab. I mean, I can do it in cab, but I'd rather be out of cab. I mean, let's be honest, I'd rather be out of cab where I can see. Let's just do it like this. Back it right on up. There we go. Down you go. Alright, there we have it. Now, Get this, go ahead and put this up. We're done with it for now. Come on. There we go. Okay, now. It's actually not quite perfect. 100 liters over, right? We had 7,050 in there from that first one, or 500 rather. Right, in we go. Yeah, we could get away with a much larger tipper coming in the door, but what I worry about is this part. Yeah, it looks like we can still get away with a pretty hefty tipper. Oh yeah. Well, let's see what that looks like going up. Yeah, maybe not. Not with a tipper anyway. If we were to get a push trailer, then okay, maybe. But with the tipper, not real sure about that. All right. Okay, there we go. The last little bit going in. Not too bad. 14,000, and then what do we get here? 16,200 off of this field, and that was without fertilization or anything. Now let's see here. I think what I want to do next is to finish the mowing, and then once I finish the mowing, yeah, once I finish the mowing, I will go ahead and get back over there and finish that field, but before a windrow and everything, because I do need to take care of the mowing, so that way if we get a grow cycle this afternoon, the grass will pop again. Okay, now I think, unfortunately, that we are in a situation where it's just going to be a very long video. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it right here, and I'll go ahead and mow this small little field right here off camera, and that way it's done. And then when I come back in with the next video, we'll pick up from, you know, when I'm done mowing, we'll pick up from there. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.